look at that. Seems you caught up to me, huh? So what are you gonna do now, huh? Now that you've got me in a corner. Gonna tell me to put my hands behind my back, lead me out into the crowd, have them watch you, bring the villain to justice. Gonna have them celebrate you for doing what's right. Or are you gonna take the other route? Are you gonna use the opportunity where we're all alone, no eyes on you, to dispose of me quickly, all while to the outside world keeping up the good image of the righteous hero? Don't you give me that speech. Ah, you think you're so good. You're the hero the world deserves. You're the one who helps those in need. Ha! You're nothing but a puppet. You let yourself be played by the big guys, using your powers for the most inhumane, disgusting shit imaginable, all without even knowing it. If that act you're keeping up right now is, in fact, not an act. I don't know, maybe I should believe in the good in you, and you really don't know what's going on. But that just means you're terribly naive. You don't even know how the world works. You just want to be the savior, and you accept any opportunity that makes you feel like it. The big corporations come and offer you a job to save the world, and you do it, no questions asked, because you don't even care if they're actually telling the truth. Because at the end of the day, you'll be celebrated as the hero in the story. While the so-called villains bleed out in a ditch, all alone, defeated by someone who didn't even care to hear the whole goddamn story. What am I talking about? Really? You dare play stupid? Or are you actually? Maybe you are. Maybe you're so ignorant that you don't even try to look at the whole picture, that you don't even try to use your brain. Yeah, you ever thought about all the lives lost during your heroic endeavors? Did you? Or were you already thinking of the press interviews, screaming fans and passionate love letters while destroying cities and leaving innocent people caught in the crossfire to die for the greater good? Huh? What a great hero you are. You disgust me. You do. But in the end, it doesn't matter. None of it matters. Because you will still walk out of here the hero that everyone loves. And I'll be forgotten about. Eventually. Dead or imprisoned. And you'll like that, won't you? You'll feel like you accomplished something. Like you saved the world. Okay, maybe not the world. Maybe tonight you're just gonna go home patting yourself on the shoulder for saving the city. The people in the city, excluded. But you saved the city as a whole. Who fucking cares about all the dead bodies laying around on the street? Am I right? Oh yeah, try to blame it on the villains. Try to shift the blame to the small people. You have no idea what's going on here. What is it? Make up your mind. 1 second you're telling me to shut up, that you don't want to hear any more of my blabbering, and then the next, you look at me, listening so intently. What do you want to hear? What it's actually like? Do you want to find out the truth, or will you stay a coward? Nothing's like it seems. They painted the picture to fit your views, to make you feel good about yourself, about what you do. You're their puppet. You are. I'm not saying this as the villain trying to twist your mind. Look at the facts. Ask the big guys. Go on. Ask them what this fight is really all about. Ask them what happens to the villains after you catch them. Ask them just what exactly all those villains did, other than just standing at the opposite side of the fight. The fight that you were told to win, without ever being told the reason. Sure, they tell you that you winning is gonna help people, that it's gonna save lives. But that's very broad, don't you think? Did you never think to actually ask about the circumstances? Are you that daft? Are you? I'm not even sure why I'm having this conversation with you. Tonight, when all is said and done, you'll go home and you'll forget about me. You will. Or maybe you won't. Maybe you'll keep thinking about my words. Maybe I'll haunt you in your dreams after you find out what happened. I shouldn't say any more. I've already said so much. And in the end, it's hopeless, isn't it? Whether I live or die today, whether I win the fight or lose. Because even if I do defeat you, another villain will just come out in your place. Another young, energetic, self-righteous person with a bunch of charisma, or whatever you guys think you have, that makes you so good. Whatever makes people fawn over you. Whatever makes people watch your fight intently and root for you and scream for you and love you, celebrate you as the savior of the day. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But another one just like you will come after you. And the problem will stay. And things will keep on going. Fights will keep on happening. People will keep on dying. Because none of you fucking people ever looks around, really watches and listens to what's happening. You're fucking stupid, you know? I hate your stupid fucking face. How long have we been fighting like this? I've almost gotten used to you. Sometimes things are a little confusing. Sometimes I saw myself wishing that neither of us wins. Because I have a lot to fight for, I do. But I don't know. I grew familiar with you somehow. Don't get me wrong, I fucking hate you. Because you're so oblivious. Because you don't even care to see behind the scenes. You don't question anything. You're so simple-minded. And yet, you're passionate about doing what you think is right. I think that's the one good quality you have, hero. Look at me. I must have hit my head. I'm talking nonsense here. I hate you. I do. I was not trying to say anything there. I didn't mean anything with some days I want neither of us to win. Yeah. Oh. You winning would mean that I lose everything. And that a whole lot of people die. Me winning would mean you have to die. Because you're always gonna keep fighting. Fighting for this nonsense that you don't even know anything about. You're so caught up in your dreams. You are. Don't even fucking try to deny it. There were signs. You could have known, you could have found out, but you chose to stare straight ahead and ignore anything that might suggest that what you're actually doing is not a hero's work. I just wish we could be different. I shouldn't say that. Well, go on now. Arrest me. Do your hero job. I admit defeat when I have to. There's nowhere for me to run. What? You don't mean that. You would get in a lot of trouble if they found out you let me go. I'm the villain of this story. You're aware, right? Oh shit, okay. Okay. Thank you.